Alright, we're gonna replace this stereo. So first we gotta get this piece off to get at the stereo. So you open up your cup holder, and then this truck is a little bit broken, but basically the thing is just pressure fit on here. This bottom one is a little tough.
You wanna shift down a few. That way we can lift this up and it won't be in our way.
Yeah. So we can get over the shifty handle. Get shifty. Pop. There you go. So now it's loose. There's a wire back here connected to your cargo lamp, and then over here there's a wire connected to your headlights. So you definitely have to take off the cargo lamp connector. The headlight one is optional. You can flip it up and leave the headlight connected. And so you just pull that out. All right, so we have to make sure the steering wheel's tilted all the way down. If you have a tiltable steering wheel, then that'll come out.
Yeehaw.
And you can slide it over this way. And that gives you access to the radio. And then the radio itself is super easy to do. There's a couple of clickers here. So you just push down on this and push down on this, and then pull it forward at the same time. There we go. Yeah, so push it down till it clicks and then pull it out.
Yeah, so there's the clickers right there. So that's roughly where it's going to be on the radio when you're looking to pull it out.
And then on the back side, you're going to have an antenna and a couple of connectors. If you've got an external CD player, that's what this is. And then we just convince these to come off. So on these, you push down on this to release it from the radio. On this one, there's a push downer that you have to push down to get it out. And then the antenna just unplugs. So the colors of the wires, constant 12 volt is orange, switch 12 volt is yellow, ground is black, illumination is gray, dimmer is brown, left front is tan, positive, left front negative is gray, right front positive, light green, right front negative, dark green, left rear positive brown, left rear negative yellow, right rear positive dark blue, and right rear negative light blue. So the easiest way to make sure all the wires are the right color is to buy an adapter. That's what I did. So this one translates all the GM colors into standard factory colors, which I can then just jack into the connector that came with my new radio. My truck is a 1995 model, so if you have a 1995 GM truck, then it should have the same color wires. All right, so I'm using these butt connectors. You just put the wire in the one end, put the same colored wire in the other end, and then we smash them down with this. So because the old stereo was 1.5 DIN, which means it's taller than a normal stereo, but not as tall as a double tall, you've got to get an adapter. So this is a 1 to 1.5 DIN adapter. So this is going to make it big enough to fit in that hole and fill it up. This one comes with the little clicky thing that goes on the side, so we'll be able to click it in and out, just like we did with the factory stereo here. And so now I've got my wiring bundle all set up. It comes with this massive fuse. This is a Sony radio. So we're going to have to figure out if all of this nonsense is going to fit in that hole. I think we can tuck it back here and it's going to be okay. All right, so we got our subwoofer cables that are going to get routed kind of to the side here down by our feet. We've got the microphone for the Bluetooth phone, which I'm hanging on the shifter column for now. We might tape it down on here later. But it's just going to route inside here and then sneak out through the hole above the steering wheel. And then this big mess we are going to try to cram down here. And it, with our adapter, should just plug right into the indigenous Chevrolet connector like this. Click, and then these two go into the back of the radio. We make sure we don't forget to plug in our antenna as well. That's our antenna. This one does not have an antenna amplifier, so the blue wire doesn't need to go anywhere. And then subwoofer, microphone, and that's it. Let's see if it fits. Microphone, subwoofer. This one's got subs out. We'll probably do a separate review of this stereo. We've got our radio speakers package here, and our radio power package here. We're also going to use this antenna gender changer. Apparently the new antenna connector's fatter than the old one, so we got to plug that in to the back of the radio. All right, so we're going to jam all of these wires back in here. I don't know why it has this giant fuse box, but maybe it's because there's an amp built into the radio. So we're going to jam all of them back in there tight, push this in until it clicks, and then we're good. It's a party on wheels. All right, so you got to make sure you got enough room in the back. You can kind of reach in here with a screwdriver or something and move stuff around if there's things getting in your way. And then make it click. Oh, it doesn't want to click.
We clicking, boys.
We clicking. All right, yeah, that's deep. Click, click. All right, we're in, boys. Yeah. That is tight, but that is in. You notice we've removed the faceplate so we don't beat it up while we're doing this, and then we'll put it on when we're done. All right, so now we got to move the old stick shifter down again.
Let's put it in 1.
That'll work. Sorry about the Got to kind of whistle it under there. This is the tricky part. You can do it. Our dashboard was already broken for the record.
I'm scared.
All right, you got it in there. We just had to kind of convince it to go down low.
We snapping.
And now we snapping, boys. Get my snap balls. Oh wait, damn it! We gotta hook up this light.
No one cares about that light.
All right, don't forget to hook up your light. We did, but don't you? So you just hook that in. Oh, hello.
Absolutely beautiful.
Waking it up, waking it up, waking it up. Now I can't monetize this video if we play music, so I'm not playing any music. But trust me, it works. So this is the stereo we chose. It's got 100 watts per channel, and it's got an amp built into it because there's not a lot of room to hide an amplifier in a truck like this. So we figured just get an all-in-one unit that's super loud to begin with, and then we've got kicker speakers front and rear. I think if you tried to run this through the factory speakers, you'd blow them up. And of course, this stereo comes with dance club atmosphere too. You can't beat that. It's a party in a truck. And if you need to know how to replace the speakers in the doors and up in the back, you can watch my other videos. I'll put a link up in the corners. Thanks for watching.